Hello, this is Stampy Longnose and welcome back to a Minecraft Let's Play video and part number 4 of my tour of Spanklechank's world. If you remember last video, I ended up here, which is kind of like a marketplace. You see there a cake stand, a flower stand, a wall stand and a gold and lapis and diamond stand and stuff. And yeah, we're just going straight back on in the tour. It's now just only me and Spanklechank. This is actually a few days since the last video was recorded and we're now here by ourselves, and unfortunately I'm on trial now because I've caused so much damage in people's worlds and I've been a very bad puss. I'm here in trial in the royal court, so here we can see the King Spanklechank there on his throne, and he's going to decide whether I've been a good cat or a bad cat. So I guess that's up to him. I guess I got to use my best kitty cat eyes and sort of plead with him. Get my eyes nice big and round, a little tear in the corner of my eyes. And oh no! Oh no, 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 no! I guess I've been a bad cat. I've been dropped down into the dungeons. Oh no, what did I do to deserve this? And is there any way out? Am I just stuck in here? I don't actually have permissions, I don't think. Do I have permissions? No, I don't have permissions, so there's no way I could break out of here. So I guess I'm here stuck in the dungeon for the rest of the video. Oh, it looks like he's decided to save the game here. I'm actually going to quickly cut ahead during the saving because it does take a while to save on this world because of how much stuff there is in it. Okay, sorry about that. Back into the game. Apparently he just had a auto-save turned on, so that's the reason why it keeps sort of randomly saving. And oh, he looks like he's seen mercy on me. Thank you, oh gracious king, for giving me and my evil ways. I'm not entirely sure what it is that I did wrong, but he seems to have forgiven me. As we also got the comedian, 23 is just joining. He's another builder that we have in this world. We actually saw his mansion in the first ever video. So I guess this is like the prison, like the dungeon prison, where all of the griefers and all the nasty people get sent. We have an armory here, I guess. Gonna have to let him open the door for me because I can't do anything. So wow, looks like there's a hell of a lot of stuff in here. Got armor over here, weapons and tools. I don't actually believe I can actually look in the chest because I don't have permissions, but seems we have, the dispensers there on the wall, so if you want flint or steel, you can just simply press the button and it will just pop out. That's kind of an easier way of doing it. Sometimes it's a bit laborious having to go through like all of the stuff in the chests and stuff. It's nice to just be able to press the button and have it pop out. There we go. As I just got some shears, and he probably made a mistake by giving me some flint and steel, but seeing as I don't have permissions, I shouldn't be able to cause too much damage. And I feel weird having permissions. I feel weird not being on my own world and not being able to do things. I feel like I'm walking around in like real life, but like they've just tied my hands behind my back. I feel like I'm looking around the world, but I'm not really here. I can't like touch anything or break anything. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna move on from the armory and maybe look around what's here in the rest of the prison. I think this is still kind of like the whole royal palace kind of area, and we've spent pretty much the entire time like in these last two videos just in this medieval world, and it's pretty much like a 50-50 split. You can see that everything left of that bridge that we crossed earlier is all of like the medieval world, and the other half is the modern world. And I don't really have a favourite yet. I know you haven't seen the modern world, but both still do look good. We can see here there's another court up here, and I guess that once again I'll play the role of the horse, and the king there sit in the back of the carriage. Yeah, pretty nice, interesting looking wagon there. I mean, you see a lot of people trying to make cars and lorries and stuff. You don't see many people trying to make carts and that. And this is the stuff that's kind of interesting. Like the modern worlds are good, but the medieval world's obviously a bit more, I mean, a bit more unrealistic in terms of like modern times, but it gives you a bit more creative freedom when you're not trying to be realistic. Okay, so this seems to be like some sort of little library area with a kind of a little secret area down here. It's sort of secret. It could have been more secret. There could have been something hidden behind some of the bookshelves or something. And oh wow, what's this place? There's like a little like underground like mini like little town. Is this down here? This looks a bit like the slums, you know, like the people that like live under the city. What is this place? Oh, there's a little stand. They got hot dogs and hamburgers and ice cream. Traditional medieval cuisine. We got pizza on sale and stuff there. We seem to have a nether portal. I don't actually know if there is anything built in the nether portal. He hasn't actually, in the nether, sorry. He hasn't actually let me know about that. And we seem to have a minecart track, which kind of just seems to go around very quickly in a circle. Oh, so I think this is so like, so you send carts places, so you can put whatever you want in the cart and you can just sort of send it around. You don't seem to be able to send it particularly far, but does this go in like a complete loop? Maybe this is just like an easier way of organising things and sort of moving all your stuff around and that. And it looks like Spanklechank has gone off ahead of me, so I'm just going to go and quickly catch him up here. And yeah, this is kind of a cool little underground area. It's nice that he hasn't like overbuilt it. It looks literally like people have just dug out of what is here and not had time to decorate it. See the smallest farm in the world there, where you could have some wheat and stuff. It certainly makes a big change from what is above, with all the massive palaces and all of the really grand stuff, just to sort of see how the other half live, you know, how all of the poor people of the kingdom have to get by living underneath the castle. It actually really reminds me of a documentary I've seen called Dark Days, which is about people that live in the subway system underground New York, like in the deserted train tracks and stuff. People that just have made a life building like little mini shelters and that under New York, and like they've kind of got their own little houses there. And I really recommend watching it. I'm sure you can find it online, called Dark Days. It kind of reminds me of a medieval version of that. This is St. James's Temple of Union and Worship. I thought that was water there, it's just lapis. Okay, so there's actually a church and a school down the road of me called St. James. I don't know if they're related, if they're twinned at all. Looking for new altar boys. Come upstairs if you're interested. I'll be an altar boy. Can I be an altar boy? Spanklechank, can I be one? Can I sing? I've been practicing my voice. I'm not going to sing. I'm not going to sing in this video. I have actually sung in a few past videos, and it's never worked out well. I've always immediately regret it once I've listened back to the video. And look at the size of this bed. It's cool how he's done it just like a normal bed, but just an absolutely massive one. So is this like where the priest lives, and this has just got a big bed? I can actually hear him in my headset laughing about the idea of the altar boys and that going upstairs and there's just a big bed. I mean, draw from that situation and that scenario whatever you want. I'm gonna look at it in like a clean way. Okay, so it looks like we're here exiting out the back of the medieval area. This is Salazar's tent. These are all full of different sort of magic mushrooms in there. Okay, so this is outside of the castle now. And it looks like we've got some massive pixel art over there. Got, of course, Mega Man, Dr. Wily. Is that a Squirtle, I can believe, starting to load in there? We did have a problem in some of the past videos with things loading in too slowly. We should be okay now because it is just the two of us in the game. So hopefully things will load in slightly quicker. But I think that that might be just out of our draw distance. And oh, that's the... I don't know what it's from, but it likes, you know, the thing that bursts through a wall and goes like, oh yeah, like that. It's not actually in England, so I'm not entirely sure what it is. It looks like he's there, just gone and flown over to it. We can also see a kind of awesome hot air balloon over there. And yeah, let's come and have a look at some of this pixel art. Okay, so we've got the massive Mega Man here, one of my favourite 2D platforming, side-scrolling shooter games. Fits into lots of genres. That's another character from Mega Man. I'm not entirely sure who it is. I mainly played some of the older Mega Mans. I'm not sure if they were in it. As I said there, Dr. Wily. We got the, oh yeah, bottle of, I don't know, things like Ribena or some sort of blackcurrant or some sort of drink like that. I kind of mainly know it from Family Guy, from a joke they have in there. And I don't know if there is any more pixel art. It kind of feels a little bit out of place here, to be honest. Having all of that medieval stuff and all that, like, I mean, relatively realistic architecture and everything in kind of context, and then you come out here and there's just these giant pixel art. Maybe this area is going to be full of pixel art and be like maybe some sort of fantasy area at some point in the future. And I'm just realised that I'm falling behind a bit here. So let's go back down to the ground. I'm a cat and I'm scared of heights, so let's put my paws firmly back on safe ground as we carry on the tour on foot. This is no real purpose to this building. This is just sort of just a cool looking thing. This is supposed to be like a water wheel, so like the water powers the wheel. Obviously it doesn't actually turn or do anything. This water leads down to the ocean, I believe. Like the water comes all the way down here and leads all the way through here to the water. I can't actually fit through because the gate's shut and I can't open the door. Okay, so he's just going to open the thing for us so I can show you the trail of water. So you see all the water's backed up here, and then he opens it and it all streams down here and goes there, back down into the ocean. That's quite a cool little thing. I might actually add something like that in my world. I've got quite a lot of water streaming all over the place, and I'm not entirely sure what is down that tunnel, but that tunnel seems to go on for ages. I'm just going to very quickly just fly down here. Is this like the mine? Okay, so this just seems to go on forever. I don't know if I should be running off without him, but I didn't think this tunnel would be quite as long as it actually was, and I feel kind of scared running off without him. Are we going down there or not? Okay, so it looks like he doesn't want to show us down there. Maybe there's some unspeakable evil that lurks down there, and if we go down there, we might awaken it. Maybe that's a possibility. It's a very slim possibility, but a possibility nonetheless. Maybe there's an ender dragon or something down there. Okay, we can see there's a few more carts, a bit more of like a wagon here. This looks a little bit like a bus stop. It's actually an art gallery, someone's like mini little street art gallery. If you want to buy any of these pictures. We here have Giovanni's art gallery. No scrubs. Okay, can I have one art, please? One of your finest art, please. You gonna give me some art, please? Oh, he did give me some art. Oh, thank you very much. What picture is it? Oh, this is the one I wanted. The white and grey checkered pattern. I can't actually place that anywhere, but I carry it around with me. A little souvenir. Little Cupid bread and breakfast. Okay, this is like. That's kind of a cool name for a bed and breakfast. Very, very romantic. You can imagine going for your honeymoon here on the Little Cupid bed and breakfast area. It's like this is the front desk. 1 night 5 gold, 3 nights 15 gold, 1 week 25 gold. No soliciting. That's kind of cool. Okay, so how many nights shall I go for? I just go for 1 night. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, please. 1 night. Can you show me to my room? I don't know what the king's doing. The king seems to be like really running the show. He's like the king and every other occupation there is. Which room's mine? Surely the king shouldn't be the person doing room service. Am I supposed to give him a tip for taking me up to my room? Okay, see there's a very nice view from my window. It's quite nice that everything in the interior has been like decorated. It's not just... I mean, as I say, a lot of worlds are very nice to look at from the outside. Then you go inside all of the buildings and there's just nothing in them. There's a lot of personal touches, lots of little signs, and like they've named like the B&B. They haven't just called it B&B, you know. They've got, I don't know, everything seems to be very nicely personalised, and it's just got character, this world, which I like. Quality weapons for low prices. Basher's discount armory. No refunds. Okay. Okay, what's this thing? Is this like the dispenser or something? Hopefully that hasn't got arrows or anything in, because that seems to be facing to where my window was. Okay, he's just checking that I did read the signs. Okay, so it's supposed to be quality weapons from low prices. Okay, but apparently it's just like a massive rip-off, and yeah, so it's all a big scam. Apparently Basher isn't a very trustworthy salesman, and he just rips off the idiot tourist punters that they get round. People like me, basically. I'm not entirely sure what this thing is for with the dispenser and stuff. I'm not entirely sure what that is. Oh, we seem to have pressed it. Okay, is that the weapon? Oh, all just wooden weapons. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. Real quality. Yeah, brilliant. It's going to give me splinters if I try and hold this for too long. Thanks a lot, Basher. Okay, so moving on here to this building. This is the Laughing Mule. Is this some sort of pub? Yeah, it seems to be like some sort of tavern or something. Very nicely decorated. We got some like plant pots up there with some nice plants in. Cake everywhere, as there always is in this world. And a sad face and a happy face up here. Oh, is this like a comedy club or something? I think this might be like a comedy club, and there's a green room back here for all of the celebrities and everyone to just to sort of mingle and chat out. And it literally is a green room. It's actually got a green wall there and a nice little mini table down there done with the piston and stuff. So I guess this is like the comedy club, or just sort of somewhere where they can put on shows or something like that. It's a kind of cool thing there. Maybe this is like an amateur dramatics type place where people can come on and like put on little shows. You had the really grand theatre, which we saw in the last video, where like the royal like shows go on, and this is sort of like the everyday folks where they go for entertainment on a Friday night. Okay, so going back that way leads back round to where we've already been. So looks like we're gonna head off in this direction and maybe see something new. Just to let you know, by the way, if there's some weird pauses in my commentary, that's actually because Spanklechank is actually speaking to me while I do this, and I normally try and avoid that because it's very difficult to commentate while you got other people speaking in your ear, and there's actually a couple people in the party. So while I'm doing this, there's a little bit of a conversation going on in my ear. I feel like I'm like on a TV show, like I'm a presenter, you know, like they got the director speaking in their ear going like, come on Duck, say something funny, you know, like quick, like wrap it up, we're running out of time. I feel like that. I've got me trying to speak to you and tell you about what's going on while Spanklechank is telling me what's going on. So if there are a few weird pauses, that's because I'm shutting up so I can actually listen to what Spanklechank is saying for a second.
I just wanted to make it fill it out. The other side of the castle's got 2 of these sets too, just like this front, and they're all pipped out inside too.
Okay, he's just basically explaining about the way how he's decorated inside, and he just sort of wanted to decorate everything about how the other castles have got interiors like this. And so here we can get a nice view over the courtyard. This is where we started the video. You can see all those stands there, and there's just amazing views wherever you look. Just things like that. Just all of these buildings. They all got their own purposes, and there's the like the place where I got judged and stuff. Just an amazing looking world. And I've realised I've completely lost Spanklechank. Where's he gone to? Okay, I'm the green one. He's over this direction apparently. Where's he gone? Oh, he's jumped down here. Okay, sorry, I'm with you. Sorry, I'm lagging behind. We've been very lucky with the world not loading in too slowly. That was a big worry after my previous few videos, the problem with the world loading in too slowly. And I think it was simply because we had like a pretty much full game of people going around with us, which was fun. It was nice having like people like Rosie and Chloe and stuff like coming along for the tour as well and sort of playing characters and that. But I think you really do need to have less people to be able to have everything load in. And this is a really grand looking place. He has been explaining what this place is, but I've been completely talking over him, so I don't have a clue what he said. But I don't think it needs too much of an explanation. It just looks really good, a really nice looking area. Okay, so because it's getting dark now, we've decided that we're going to quickly go to sleep now, and we're going to carry on the tour in the morning. So this might actually be a good time to sort of end this video here, and we'll start off the next video in the morning. So sorry this video has been slightly shorter than some of the past videos, but I'm going to quickly have a nap now, and we're going to carry on the tour in the next video. So I want to thank you very much for watching, and I will see you later.